And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crown already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring Tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life fight.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got it caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Elbow drop with authority. And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Oh my gosh, with one hand. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Goes into the corner.
Oh gosh. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow, undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months, and Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Lyra, I'm going to try to frustrate Nia. I don't know how possible that is, but if you frustrate Nia, she may make a crucial mistake.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted?
Caught with a lariat.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Oh, what a knee.
She managed to avoid that offense. Nia Jax out of harm's way.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax, officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen. Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi.
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry. It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. You can't blame Austin for the damage he inflicts on Rikishi tonight.
Byron, a lesser man wouldn't have survived. Stone Cold promised that Rikishi's days of walking above ground are over. This is no holds barred.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture. And that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all the Rock's success.
Slam down.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
We talk a lot about Austin being prepared for a fight. Talk about the Rattlesnake preparing to make Rikishi a dead man. Well, right now it's Rikishi doing the brawling. Rikishi's disdain for Austin looks greater than even we anticipated.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
And he now slides back into the... Hey. Ooh, stiff punch.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Oh, man.
Each exchange just sapping the effort.
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other.
Ending this test of wills with a big exclamation point.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Moves from the ring to the outside.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All but he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, what's going through Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold?
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fit him well.
And goes back into the ring here. Going up to the turnbuckle here. From way up. And completely missed the mark.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but... And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Going for sliced bread. Oh, countered into a power slam. Scooped up. Here it comes.
Rikishi driver.
That's it. Austin is out.
And he gets set back into the ring. Counter. Back into the ring now. Here's the pin. Shoulders up before two.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Caught the leg. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it. He puts him into the corner.
Oh, stuck between a corner and a splash.
He counters with a great reversal.
Each athlete finding...
Rikishi! Driver! Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Two, and he's still in the game.
Unbelievable tenacity on display from Stone Cold. Austin simply refuses to quit.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Call your shot over the left field wall. Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences.
And the momentum has been taken from Austin.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble.
This is getting scary now. Now into the cover.
The fate of the match is at stake. Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this? Getting set up in the corner now. Nasty headbutt delivered by Rikishi. Ready to inflict more damage. Here it comes! Rope shaker!
Rikishi got all of it.
Cover. Two. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this bout, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga. And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction.
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
As Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Sit in, sit out, powerbomb! And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe, it's going to be bad, it's going to be bloody, and it will come down to who wants it more.
From the top rope.
Whoa, what a landing.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Into the barricade.
Oh, God.
Hey, let's remember this event last year, Byron. New Year's Revolution has not been kind to John Cena. He lost his championship a year ago at this same event.
A mental hurdle Cena needs to overcome for sure. But the past is the past. I think John has a much bigger distraction in front of him right now.
Boom! Good defense from him. Oh, tossed to ringside. Look out!
Oh my, apron senton.
Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
Down in a hurry.
Oh. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer. Oh, brutal forearm.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
Gets put into the barricade.
Gut first. Guys, this might actually end in a countout. Sliding back into the ring.
And Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
Setting him up for the flatliner.
Man, face first.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
That's using your head.
The claw is in.
Agonizing.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else, slugging it out, toe-to-toe now.
Oh, Cena got caught with the reversal. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Ooh! The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Oh!
Two fighters putting their haymakers on top.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
That will leave you stunned. Oh, man, right to the esophagus. And Cena's able to evade.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
What a display of strength here.
Super kick.
Oh, right to the throat.
Got out of the way.
Uh-oh, monkey got the cover. Looking to hang on to the title.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Cena.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
Sharp clothesline.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
Turns it around.
Pulls his opponent up and delivers the AA. Wait, no, one more in mind for a second time. Another attitude adjustment.
Devastating maneuver by the champion.
How the hell do you kick out of that? I have no words. Not even a 2 count?
And Cena has to hammer down now. He was only inches away from gaining the 3 count.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
And I could look at Umaga, and he reminds me of Yokozuna. His unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's.
Here it comes! Samoan spike! We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Cena and Umaga are out of control, taking each other to their absolute limits.
This has been as physically intense as we expect. And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look
What
out!
a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
Pulled in for a
Belly to belly. Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very...
This'll do it. Umaga, Samoan spike.
Are we headed towards a title change?
Shoulders are down. The champ isn't going down easy.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ. This'll do it. Umaga.
Samoan spike.
That might have just sealed the deal of us having a new champ.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena... AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
And right into the pin.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Incredible to see a superstar of that size move with such grace. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal all have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse. Able to slip away.
Back elbow finds the mark.
Elbow after elbow.
Down they go.
Still fighting back. Look at him go. Whip back into the ring. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor, representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition.
We call him equal opportunity. He's going for the pin. And he manages to kick out in one.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Quick sidestep by Rosie.
And he retaliates.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
And a well-timed counter.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
They'll take things into the ring.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Dropped right on their face.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing.
And now the shoulders down.
This might be it.
Makes the save, and they continue this match.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and he's making his move.
For the win! Counter stopped. It's not over yet.
Ouch.
No telling what's underneath the rolling takedown. Gonna stack that up here. Boom. Kick out just before two.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Jamal changes the direction of that one. Making way towards the top rope.
Does the official not see him on the top?
Up across the shoulder.
With a throw. Samoan drop.
Jamal pins the shoulders down.
Cover. Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it.
What now?
Stop right to the gut. And this one could be moving to ringside. Oof. Strikes with a kick.
This is just nasty.
Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Power slam. Has an answer for Akam. Right into the shoulder. That's gotta hurt. Oh, he timed that counter well. Closed fist connects.
Off the leg. Into the choke slam.
And the cover. Well, only two.
Had to dig deep to break that pin.
But can it be done again? How much is left after that?
Man, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done.
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning, and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
He even put through the ringer tonight.
Extreme Rules. Takes an intense toll on the body. The longer this match goes, the worse it gets.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Countering that up.
Nothing fancy here. Tasted victory. Oh, turning the pin around.
Definitely an unorthodox strategy. He must have something else planned.
Punch. STO.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover. All focus bent on putting an end to Jamal here. Lift off.
Diving hammer strike. This could be the end of the night for Rosie.
AOP might.
And here's the cover.
Could be it.
And going for the pin. AOP grabs the victory.
Here are your winners, Akam
Big win here for the Authors of Pain, putting to bed the question of who is the most brutal and devastating tag team around.
3-minute warning showed up tonight and did what they do best. But against AOP, it just wasn't enough.
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rules match, and it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Ooh, power slam!
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Big splash! Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw.
Superstar setting up. What an aggressive side slam.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings.
Spine buster. He got nailed by that last attack.
Jamal putting some punishing offense on display.
Lariat.
German suplex.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight.
What's he thinking here? And a series of vicious stomps.
Razor gets fended off. Here we go. Headbutt.
Man, shoulders down.
Might put it away right now.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the...
Shoulders down. Razor might be down for the count. Oh!
This started as a match. Now it's a test of will.
Maneuvers out of the way.
He's going up. He's able to reverse it.
From the top.
Diving headbutt. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
Intercepted by Rosie.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
Reverse STO.
Big height, bigger impact.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
Rosie shutting the door right now. Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, "Are you nervous about this?" She said, "Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history."
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, "I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer." How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase, become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. Ooh. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Natalya trying to reach out for the contract.
With a history books and a hook name once more.
Straining to get this thing down.
You got to do everything you can at this point.
Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank. Up for the electric chair, down for the drop.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Driven down face first.
Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
Natty putting some old school know-how behind that maneuver.
Boom! Right on target. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Tripling attack on the knee. But meanwhile, Charlotte,
Right to the kidneys from behind.
that offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya. Shin breaker. These attacks taking their toll on her a little.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as mud-hole stomping.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash in his... From the top.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
Oof.
Oof. Now Natalya sent to the outside with authority. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Massive atomic drop. Oh, and it's reversed.
Superstar setting up. scalped by Charlotte.
Caught in a bad spot.
Scoop slam sets things out. Ooh, shot that chair right out.
A jumping headbutt.
Just a nasty headbutt.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands. Caught square by the haymaker.
A side slam. Taking this match to the outside.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
She's taking things to the floor here. And she denies Charlotte.
Going up high with the punch.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon.
Hope you got your running shoes tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
She's stretching, but can she get a grip?
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
Becky with history in her hands.
St. Louis behind Becky now.
So close. Has to go faster.
And let's...
Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh my! Driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
And Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
Well, it looks like she's going for something versatile. What's more versatile in WWE than a ladder?
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Working on the hook here.
All eyes are glued high above the ring.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
It's just a matter of time now.
No room for error on top of the ladder. Can't waste any time now. Gotta get her off that hook.
Closing in on the prize here.
Trust me when I tell you, this one is over, Michael.
Down on the windpipe. On the leg toss. She can't possibly take any more.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though. There goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Reaching for the win. This could be it.
Every time you climb that ladder, you hope it's the last time.
Certainly isn't getting any safer up there.
Super kick. Ouch. Hooked up. Fisherman suplex.
She escapes the attack.
Incoming. Shot right to the dome.
Narrowly escaping there.
Oh, boom!
Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
But she better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. Victory is within reach now.
But it looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
Intercepted by the man. And now Carmella. Becky Lynch got her locked in. Submission move. The disarmer here. Disarmer by Lynch.
Submission locked in, but remember, a tap out here decides nothing.
Oh, this trap, but she gets away. Big boot on the mark. intent on ending things here.
Carmella with a super kick. Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. And oh man, look at this. That last shot busted her open.
Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
And this one is all Tamina.
Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Seems to be struck.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing 2 super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
Tag team championships on the line. May the best team win. The cell door is locked. First of 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain and punishment.
2 of the greatest tag teams.
Take it over!
Go for the win here!
And into the pin. Title The champion into the pin. The challenger is going for it.
Oh, he makes the biggest save of the night.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Uh-oh, he's searching for something. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day. The champ is going for the cover. Got there. This was almost over.
Boom! Breaker!
Incoming!
Misses the target. Oh, bulldog!
One-handed.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
The two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
This cell is meant to contain all these superstars, but that's not to say this cell can't inflict unimaginable damage on those who step inside. We're going to see these teams tap into their barbaric nature.
20 years of Hell in a inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Woods finds an opening.
Man, what a hit.
Ooh, he fends that off. Now to the ring to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Oh, he fights Jay back. The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams the WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
Strong impact. Kick to the gut. Ooh, one step ahead there.
Boom, running it.
Nicely done.
Around the waist.
Power! Spinebuster! Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw the New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary.
Xavier Woods with a wheelbarrow face buster. Climbing up the corner. Woods top rope with the...
Oh, man, he landed rough there. Big forearm. We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
So many amazing matches between... these two teams. They send a pin to decide the championship. He breaks the pin, keeping his team in this one. And now he gets back into the ring.
Big E with the big ending. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining. Uh-oh.
There's Jimmy Uso landing awkward outside.
kidneys.
Golly.
All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing, too.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Getting back into the ring now. Boom, uppercut.
That'll knock you silly.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch with the...
Elbow drop.
Talking to Xavier, he told me the one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that cover. We got a new champ here. He kicks out before the count starts.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Oh, my God. Set out of the ring the hard way.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. Oh.
Now a series of vicious stabs in the turnbuckle.
Coming back from the outside now.
Oh, tossing chairs like it's hardcore heaven.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment. Uso.
Suplex. The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. The contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as... And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash! The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude, but Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jay back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!